seem like a big difference, okay, even with the time factor, but you got to consider additional losses here. You got lost interest for 12 months is 41,000. That's while it went through foreclosure. Then market time, another 12 months, another 41,000. That's what we're trying to avoid now. Then you have all these late fees, attorney fees, miscellaneous, about $90,000. And that can vary. That can be anywhere between $80, $100, $110,000 that are not even included in this 260. So that's the alternative, the do-nothing alternative, the traditional alternative. Okay, we want to deviate from that. Excuse me. Okay, here are the benefits of the plan, and if you haven't figured it out by now. Number one, it's zero cost to the taxpayer. It doesn't cost the federal government, the taxpayer, a dime. Like I said, it shouldn't cost more than a room of paper, and I'm more than willing to donate that here and now. Okay. Number two, it gets mortgages paid. It gets the blood pumping again. It gets circulation throughout the body. Number three, homeowners keep homes. They keep their homes. Number four, establishes an FHA insurance reserve. No cost to the taxpayer again. There's actually money going into an FHA insurance fund to back mortgages that do go into foreclosure at a later date. Okay. Number five, continually funded by the monthly mortgage insurance premium, that $300 a month. That's continually going to be funding those mortgage, that insurance fund, to back again the foreclosures at a later date. Number six, it stops adding to the real estate owned inventory and sales supply. Again, you got 100 sellers, you got 2 buyers. Okay, we don't need to add to that 100 sellers. Okay, if anything, we need to bring it down. Number seven, active and insured mortgages encourage banks to lend. Again, they're going to get interest and principal. They're going to get cash. They're going to get circulation. They're going to have liquidity. They're going to have to invest again. They're going to have to do auto loans, credit cards, what have you. It'll get everything moving again. Also, the stock market is not based on actual cash. They say it's cash value, but it's actually more of a perception. If Wall Street, if people like a certain company, or the times are good, they're investing traditionally 15 to 20 times its annual earnings. Right now, it's really around 13 or 14 and dropping. That's what's happening with Wall Street. There is no confidence in the market. People are taking money out, bringing down the value of the stock. There is no confidence. The government wants to inject money into it to, give us this facade of confidence, but it's just not there. We need the heart to pump. We don't need more blood. We need mortgages to get paid to circulate the economy, the money in the economy. Okay, so those are the benefits of this plan. Number five, this is 1 through 4. Number five, like I said, I just came up with this just the last couple of days, and I thought about it. I said, well, you know what, I'm going to throw it out there. But number five is a suggestion. REO is real estate owned. That's a term banks use when they repossess a property and it's no longer a loan. They don't want the property. They'd rather have interest, mortgages paid. Okay, so this is for subprime borrowers. I suggest that if you have lost your home in the past 12 months and you occupied it as your residence, paid on time during the fixed interest period, during that 2 or 3 year period, you were on time, but you were late because it went up, the interest rate adjusted, and the bank has not resold it, you can buy it back with the FHA Streamline at 97% of the appraisal, which is the Streamline product that I'm proposing here. If you want to buy that property back, you have it appraised, you draw up a loan document of 97% of that value. In the previous case that I used here was $291,000, and you can make those payments. Now what happens is, We're trying to stop the addition of supply in inventory, in real estate owned properties for sale. So 1 through 4 is designed to stop foreclosures, and number 5 is designed to actually get them off the market, back into the homeowner that originally bought it at a better rate, at a better payment. It's affordable. Remember, this is if he made those 2 or 3 year payments on time. This isn't for somebody who was a speculator or non-owner occupied. This is for, families that actually occupy the property as their residents. Lastly, like I said, I like this term I came up with, so I guess this is for the late night guys, and I'm hoping that it catches on because it brings attention to this matter, to the actual reason why we have this global economic crisis, and that is margins on subprime mortgages are gougingly outrageous. The margins equal the teaser rate, which is 6, 7, maybe 8 or higher, and that's outrageous. That's not even close to what A-paper loans do at 2, 2.25, 2.5. These were 6, 7, 8% margins above an index, which you can blame the homeowner for signing these docs and saying, well, he shouldn't have bought the house he couldn't afford. Well, the lenders should have been more decent and given us something better to sell as opposed to the start rate. It should have been 3, maybe 4, which would have been decent. But that's what happened here, is that the cause of all of this, the reason why your son or daughter and your 401k is going down, is because the margins on subprime mortgages were gougingly outrageous, just out of whack. That was just pure, unadulterated greed. But anyways, that's my presentation. Like I said, I hope that you will review this and rewind it and study it, and like I said, communicate and contact your congressman or congresswoman and actually have them draw up this bill and pass this law ASAP, if not sooner. I'm going to read again. I don't know about you, but I'm sitting here thoroughly frustrated as I watch these financial and economic experts on TV tell us we need to toughen up and tighten our belts, clip coupons, budget frugally, and prepare to survive this economic crisis. I think all that is great and fine and dandy, but it frustrates me because I have yet to see one single so-called expert talk to the banks and Wall Street to do the same. They say things like these institutions are too big to fail. Well, what about us? Aren't we too big to fail individually and in numbers? I say we are. Let's get together and fight. Fight for everything that we love and command our elected officials in Washington to do the same. If we can pass this bill into law, we can still enjoy a hearty Thanksgiving and a prosperous Christmas and New Year. It's not too late. It really isn't. If we at least know that we're on the right track, genuinely on the right track, we will have the confidence, and confidence is everything. Wall Street works on that. Two things that drive the market are greed and fear. And right now, they're operating on fear. It's just plummeting. Nobody's really doing anything about it. Throwing money at it, it's not going to be the answer because, again, mortgages are not being paid. I'd like to say one last thing though. I love my country. I love my job. I love my home. And I love the diverse makeup of this country, and that means you. I love the way we can finally pull together and command a serious change now. Good luck to all of us, and may God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you.